So today, somebody on my Facebook posted, I guess you call it a meme, that had pictures of some scantily clad actresses walking the red carpet, and it said, if you don't want people touching your critters, then don't dress your barn like a petting zoo. To which I promptly provided the verbal equivalent of a drive-by shooting, and then deleted said person. And for the record, I was hoping to avoid this, but it looks like I can't anymore. Hence the reason I'm sitting in my sort of soundproof car, providing some verbal diatribe, because I can't anymore. This started about a year ago. Actually, yeah, right at a year ago with the Women's March in D.C., the day after the inauguration. And it has parlayed into different movements. Now, the women's movement in particular is the Me Too and the Time's Up movements, the social injustices, of course, we're all familiar with Colin Kaepernick and his kneeling during the national anthem and things like that. And so what we have now, or what I'm bombarded with, is not really people on my social media who are in support of people exercising their rights and exercising their ability to speak up and say what they are no longer willing to tolerate. But I see more and more the Tommy Lobsters of the world getting on their political high horses and talking a bunch of smack about people who are trying to make an honest-to-goodness difference and trying to propel us into treating one another better, into acknowledging some injustices and some things that are wrong in this world and that are happening in this country right here, not in some foreign land. We are talking about excessive and extreme abuses of power by people who are in power and who have been in power for a long time. And it's not all right. They have every right to express how they feel, to kneel, to sit, to stand, to yell, to make a sign, to march, to do whatever it is they feel like is necessary to draw attention to a problem that either they have faced or people that they love have faced. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so when you get Tommy Lobster up on her damn high horse and her brand new goody two shoes, I just can't anymore. The whole anti shit, I'm over it. The spin that because you make money in this country and people fought and died for your right to make money, so if you get a paycheck, then you don't have any right because you don't know what it's like to suffer injustices. You have no idea because you weren't a soldier, and if you weren't a soldier and you make money, then you don't have any right to complain. That's stupid. It's stupid, it's stupid, it's stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. And I don't understand why people have to be such assholes. Like, why do you have to be so damn nasty all the time? Why can't you just sit back, shut the hell up for a minute, and listen to what people are trying to tell you? Just because it's something, and thank God, good for you. If you have never had to face any type of inequality or injustice or sexual violence, or you've never been harassed and had your livelihood put on the line because you wouldn't sleep with somebody or whatever, then good for you. I think that's freaking fantastic. That is amazing. That's wonderful. I am very happy for you. But if you've never had to endure the things that some of these people are trying to tell you is actually going on, then maybe, just maybe, shut up for a minute. Listen to what they're trying to say. Listen to what people are trying to tell you. It's okay. It is okay to listen. It's all right to climb down off your podium, Tommy Lobster, and listen to people. And stop criticizing them. Stop bitching about how they choose to express their rights, and whether you like it or not. And this is the part that blows my mind, is that it's really not a matter of opinion, because your opinion when it comes to other people's rights doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your opinion is, because they have the right to do it. What we don't have a right to do is tell people when or where or how they have to pledge, kneel, salute, sing, stand, pray to anything. I can drop to my knees whenever I want to and pray. I can do it standing up. I can do it blindfolded. I can do it on the ground. I can do it in my car. I can do it in the shower. I can do it at a school. I can go anywhere I want to and pray anytime that I want to. And so can our children. The Supreme Court has continuously upheld students' rights to prayer. What they do not uphold is forced prayer. It's not okay to demand that people pray your prayers and say your prayers and listen to what you have to say, but it is your absolute right to do whatever you want to. You don't have to stand, sit, kneel, salute, sing, pledge, anything or anybody. And that is what people fought and died for. It is the right to decide for yourself what you find appropriate. It doesn't make you unpatriotic. It doesn't make you crazy. It doesn't make you ungrateful. And so what you do by shutting out their voices and refusing to listen to what they have to say because it doesn't fit within the limited narrative that you already have, then all you're doing is basically cutting off your own nose to spite your face. If instead of bitching and moaning and groaning about people doing things that they have every right to do, how about listen to them? Because most of them are talking about the fact that there are people in power who are doing things they do not have a right to do, that they do not have a legal right to do. People don't have a right to kill you because you break the law. They don't have a right to smack you on the butt or to grab your boob or to grab you by the pussy. They don't have that right. Without your consent, without your permission, they do not have the right just because they're powerful. And so maybe, just maybe, if we would spend a little bit more time listening, if you would listen and quit bitching, then we might actually get somewhere. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the stupid memes. I'm sick of people talking about women like we're just some kind of furled up crazy little critters you can grab because you think we're wearing something that shows too much skin. The whole idea of modesty, and I remember when modesty was a good word. Modesty used to mean meek and unassuming. That when someone paid you a compliment, you were like, oh my goodness, thank you for noticing that about me. It's not something I really consider myself to be blah, blah, blah. But now all modesty means is that all your body parts are covered up. And it's usually only women we enforce that upon. And men like for women to be modestly dressed because it keeps other men from looking at their woman. Or they think it does. And women like for other women to be modestly dressed because they think it keeps other men, they think it keeps, what am I trying to say? Women like for other women to be dressed modestly because they think it keeps their man from looking at other women. And that right there is the be-all, end-all of modesty. That's all modesty is about. It is about trying to keep women covered up so that some man can either guard his woman or some woman can guard her man. That's all it's about. It's freaking ridiculous. How we dress and what we wear and how much skin we show has absolutely nothing to do with and does not control how other people behave. You get that? Nothing that I can possibly wear or not wear will make someone be more or less of a pig than they already are. You do not have a right to touch people regardless of what they're wearing. You don't have a right to harass them. You don't have a right to try to make them do sexual things with you against their will in order to whatever. You don't. You just don't. You don't have that right. And so that's what people are trying to tell you. They're trying to say, we've had enough. We're sick of it. We're sick of you powerful people's shit, and we want it to stop. So if you would, come down off the high horse, take off your goody two shoes and relax, get you a foot massage, whatever it is you need to do to chill the fuck out for a minute and listen to people. You don't have to agree. You don't have to think that it's as big a problem as people are saying it is, but give them an opportunity to speak and listen. And you might just find out that it's something you can get behind if you'll stop being so damned anti all the freaking time. So please, don't post any more stupid shit on Facebook or on Instagram or on Snapchat or on the goddamn news. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because I can't anymore. I can't. And I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to put up with it. I don't have to look at it. I don't have to deal with it anymore. And neither do you. Good night.